Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Bree Buonomo. Hi if you're new here, or hey if you've been here before. Today we're doing another Preptober video. Oh my god, and it's probably going to be the worst one yet, so thanks for coming back. Today I'm going to be talking about two things that I know a lot of people dedicate a lot of time to, and I'm just here going, well, we're going to maybe do it anyway. So let's talk about NaNoWriMo Rewards and exercise during the month. Things that may go together, I don't know. Let's just jump into it. So first things first, let's talk about the NaNoWriMo Rewards. This is not a new concept. A lot of people do rewards for meeting certain milestones. And last year when I did my one-day Preptober video, I also went out and bought myself rewards. And that was mostly candy and wine because I'm a simple person and I like that. But with my intentions for this nano, I really don't know if I need rewards. I guess we're just gonna throw that out there. I don't know if I want rewards because I'm a prep person who, if I want something, I'm gonna go out and immediately buy it for myself. This is the same thing for like gifts. When people ask me, what do you want for Christmas or what do you want for your birthday? I'm like, I don't know, I buy it already. So it's really hard for me to try to predict what I'm going to be wanting or in the mood for by the time I meet a certain milestone. So instead of doing that, which I think is great for some people, but from my personal experience, last year did not work out well in trying to do that. I tried to hit certain goals and I tried to reward myself, but it just kind of failed. And I wasn't motivated any more than I was prior. So for this year, instead of trying to go the route of if I hit my goals, I'm just going to do things for me as I write. And I think it's more of, hey, if I wrote today, like maybe I'll do something special in that moment. And it's gonna, I feel like it's gonna depend on my mood big time, because I could buy myself a bottle of wine, but honestly, if I'm not in the mood to drink, like I don't drink. And sometimes I don't drink for like weeks on end because I'm just not in the mood for it. Same thing with like candy or snacks. I can go on a binge of like Cheetos and chips and pretzels for like 3 weeks straight and then not want them for another month. So it's hard for me to identify if and when I'm going to want that. So I think what I'll probably do is if I get a good chunk of writing done one day and I'm in the mood for it, I might, go reward myself with McDonald's or Taco Bell or going to get certain snacks when I'm in the mood for it. And if that's not the case, then I might try to figure out what other things might be just fun to do and fun for me. Some of those include self-care, as in like taking a hot bath, relaxing for a little bit, and putting on a face mask and maybe a hair mask as well, and just really pampering myself. I can usually do that for up to an hour because it's super relaxing, and I can sometimes do like a meditation, or I might listen to an audiobook or a podcast while I'm just relaxing and soaking. And I don't do that enough, so I think that's always something that I want to do, and I think that would actually be really rewarding. Like, hey, I spent 3 hours writing today. We definitely deserve that bath soak right now. Another thing that I want to do, which I'm gonna probably put on the wayside, is streaming my video games more often. But because I want to focus more on my novels, I think that would also be a good reward for me on just some nights to dedicate to doing video games, taking a break from writing. So maybe not even rewarding myself for writing that day, but rewarding myself for just getting away from writing and not getting too super consumed into the novel. Because as a wonderful friend of mine, Madeline Monahan, posted in her video about survival tips for NaNoWriMo, you really can't burn yourself out. And if you're dedicating so much time to your novel and nothing else, you very likely risk burnout or actual illness. So we don't want that. I also have a tendency of pretty much putting an entire list together of movies and TV shows that I want to watch. And then I never do it because I don't sit down long enough, or I just get really antsy trying to watch TV because I always feel like I need to be doing something else. So that might also be a good reward that I might consider, of just like, maybe I can just sit down and not do anything for once. And finally, time with family and friends. I mentioned this in my working and writing video, but a lot of times when I'm super consumed with writing on top of having a full-time job, one of the first things to suffer is my family and friend time. And living with someone, you can easily just say, I'm going to go do this for like 3 hours and then not see them for the entire night, but thinking it's okay because you live with them. But that's really not true. So I do want to make sure that during NaNoWriMo, I am scheduling the time out to actually see people and interact and have a social life outside of a computer. Because while I absolutely adore my YouTube friends, I also shouldn't just interact with them through a computer screen for the entire month. So I need to socialize in other ways, whether that is in person or in phone calls. And that kind of, I think, is my game plan for how I want to reward myself for NaNoWriMo. Now, I will say a small caveat, and I don't know if this is going to be a thing because I don't know what's going to happen in the next month, but I love book boxes, and I am currently subscribed to Owl Crate, but there's always a chance that I'm going to be interested in something else that comes out. And if they're available, that might be something that I may do like an actual reward for, as if I hit my 50,000 word goal, I may just be like, we're buying myself an extra book box for the month. Again, I don't know if that's going to happen just because I might not be interested in any book boxes that are going to come out in December or buy a past book box. But that's something I've been considering doing. Or if I don't do that, I might do something else. But at the end of the day, I'm just going to roll with it, and I'm just not going to have set rewards for meeting certain goals because I don't think it's going to motivate me any different. Now, moving on to the exercise portion of NaNoWriMo. I think I'm not alone when I say that this year my exercise has gone to hell. And there's a lot of reasons for that, and one main reason. And I definitely know that especially in July, I was streaming so often and I was getting so much progress done. But like I would end up taking up my exercise time by writing more. And I was being really bad at scheduling it in. So for Nano, because I feel like I'm going to end up sitting at desks for a long period of time, as well as I'm still working on top of it, and I'm going to be sitting and talking to people. So I'm going to be doing a lot of sitting next month. My goal is to absolutely exercise every single day. And how am I going to do this, you may ask? I'm glad you did. So the first thing I'm going to do is I follow Yoga with Adriene, and she's a pretty big YouTuber. I think she has like 1 million or over 1 million subscribers. But she does yoga videos, and she has quite a few challenges where she sections out 30 days to do yoga every single day and working your way through and getting kind of more complicated as the month progresses. I have actually done one of her challenges. I think I meant to do it. I think she did one either last year or this January, and it was like kind of 30 days of the new year, and I did it all, but I did not do it every single day. So I know she has ones in the past as well that I think I want to check out, and my goal is to do, no matter what time of day, I am going to use her videos to get some yoga in. And my challenge to myself is that no matter what I do in the day, I have to at least do a yoga video. With that said, that means that even if I don't write, I'm still working out. And even if I write for excessive hours, I still have to fit that workout in. Additionally, if I am in the mood to do something else, then I can, but I still have to do the yoga video. So that means if I want to do Zumba one day, I can do Zumba maybe in the morning, but my intention is still to do yoga that night. Or if I want to run in the afternoon, I can maybe wake up with yoga and run later. So I might do multiple technical workouts during the day, but the yoga is always going to be my consistent, so that at least I am stretching my body and changing my position from this wonderful seat that you're going to see me in quite often. I also think that the reason I'm pairing these two topics together is because I think it would actually be good to kind of get in a consistent habit if I'm sitting down for a little while to go do yoga immediately after, because it's gonna be good for my body to actually move instead of, sitting here for a couple hours and then maybe going upstairs and watching TV on the couch for another couple hours. That's probably not going to do my body any services, and I'm more likely going to not get my exercise in if I do that mindset. So that's kind of where I am going to motivate myself both ways, that like, okay, after I write for a little bit, I'm going to go stretch my body, and my body's going to be thankful for that, and we're going to be a happy ecosystem. That's not right. So that is kind of my game plan for the rewards and the exercise in the month of November. I know there's been a ton of videos lately about rewards, so if you made one, let me know down below, and I will definitely try to check it out in my downtime. And if you didn't make a video or you just want to tell me here too, let me know what you plan on rewarding yourself with. Do you have a set schedule? Do you have a milestone tracker? What is your outlook looking like? And similarly with the exercise, is this something you also want to push yourself to do, or are you just saying, I'm just writing this month, leave me alone? So that is it for this video. Until the next one, I will see you then. Bye.